Hi, Stephen from Owner Disown. Taking a break from doing some laptops and playing some VR gaming, which actually I started on my my first videos on my channel. This is a game called Cybernetics. It's by Xreal Games. It's a fantastic game. It's an early access game at the moment, and they're constantly updating it with new levels, new monsters and things to kill. It's basically like a sci-fi zombie type shooter game, and it's a bit like being in a Matrix because they adopt slow motion, bullet time they call it, and it is fantastic. The graphics are really good, really top notch, and they put a lot of effort into it. It's only $19.99, and you can tell just looking at it they're putting a lot of effort in. So let's have a look at some gameplay. You've got good locomotion with the left thumb pad. You can move around like you can in Onward. And you press down harder and you can go faster. The right thumb pad is the teleport technique. So first off, it goes through a tutorial to show you how you can actually, like in raw data, pressing the trigger button forms a fist, and it's got excellent animations on the hands. And of course then you can pick things up using the grip buttons. It's got excellent sound and the graphics are very good. Of course you could pick ammo, you got an ammo belt here. So you press the grip buttons and then press it again to drop the ammo into your belt. Okay. Now you can also force pull by pressing the grip buttons, and it sucks the gun to you or whatever's on the ground. So it's there, you can force pull it to you, which is great. And you can also attach the guns to your holsters. Now you can reload, moving the gun down towards your hip, so no pressing any buttons, just move the gun down towards your hip and it reloads. That's nice and easy. Now there is a bow. Now I can force grab it like that, swap hands, use the trigger button to draw the arrow. Now there are good graphic settings. You can alter the low, medium, high. You can have anti-aliasing off, FXAA or TAA. There are two game modes you can do. There's Swarm or the Campaign. Now Swarm is a survival mode where you have different waves upon waves of enemies, and it gets progressively harder and harder, and you've just got to survive. As you can see, there's easy, normal and hard. So you're put inside a big warehouse room, and you'll notice there's various boxes to open, which will have various weapons or hand grenades, perhaps some health packs. And the weapons initially are just items which you can, like bars or crowbars, that type of thing, to whack the enemy on the head and kill them. And of course you can punch them as well. And as you progress, you'll find guns which you can pick up and shoot them as well. Once you kill an enemy, you get payment reward, and then there's these various power-ups, such as this time clock. And you'll notice in your HUD, there's on the left-hand side is the health, and on the right-hand side is actually shields. And in a later update, they actually incorporated that in the top of the screen, as you'll see in a bit. So one enemy is the Embracer. It's that female zombie that charges at you. Now, whilst most of them here, of course, are the staggering ones, but these fast ones are pretty good. The third type of enemy is ones with these helmets, and you'll see in the campaign actually they also are armed, but in here, certainly at the level I played at, they're not. But they move fairly slow, so not exactly that hard to kill. So the second game mode is the campaign, so let's take a look at that. So you actually just start off in somebody else's body who talks to you throughout the game, giving you various clues. So you use the force pull move to pull various objects, such as this key card, which you store in your belt and allows you to open up various doors. So you explore various rooms, collecting ammo and guns as you go along. There is an element of puzzle solving to open up various doors. You got to collect various key cards that are hidden away, and this certainly does add to the game.
Good job. Might be useful after all. Now, can you pull these levers? At least it opened B3. B4 might be stuck from the other side. Let's have a look around in there. Needs another ID.
Identification required.
The game also makes good use of the dark, encouraging you to use a flashlight. The sound is also good and atmospheric.
I slowed the time for you so you can do your thing. Go, grunt, smash.
To add to the visual candy and gameplay, the developer has introduced bullet time here, where everything just slows down and it looks pretty awesome, just like being in the Matrix. Now, scattered around are health canisters, but there's also health recharge stations, so you step in, just touch it and your health goes up. As you progress, you are introduced to different guns. So for example, I now have a machine gun. Of course, as you get better guns, so does the enemy. So you now get zombies with guns. Fortunately, they are a little bit stupid, but the developer is improving the AI all the time.
The nervous retardation process is inhibited by significant.
You'll notice that in the latest update, the shield and health HUD has moved to the top of the screen. You'll also notice at the top of the screen there's a location marker and distance showing you where your next objective is. There's certainly no shortage of guns and ammo in this game, and occasionally there are armories where you can stock up on hand grenades, various bullets and various guns. And you know what, it gets pretty intense. Even using the walls to duck behind for cover, it is pretty hard, and this is on normal mode. Like I said before, the game does have various puzzles, and it does have these ones where you've got to stick these hoses onto various holes, but you know, it's a little bit easy. This could have been made a little bit harder. Now, the only other gun I picked up on my travels was the shotgun, and I must admit I did enjoy using that. This is where I met my demise, and this is after about 2 hours of gameplay, and there's still plenty to go. And bear in mind, it's early access. Now, of course, my mistake here was not using a flashlight. So, anyway, it's a great game, really enjoyed it, and I do recommend it. For $19.99, it's great value.